Hey guys, and welcome to the first yearly bank video for the Noob account. This past year gone, I played this account a lot more, and we've made a lot of progress on this account as well, and linked it to a new series on this channel. So it's time for the annual bank video. I want to make it nice and short. This account's not got too much to the bank anyway. I want to make it very short and brief because I know bank videos can drag out for a bit and can be a bit too much. So this is recorded after my 250k loot from Christmas wrapping paper episode. I'll put a link in the top corner for that because it made quite a lot of progress to this as well, and it actually gave me quite a bit of cash. Total level 1828, combat level 75, which that will massively change this year. I'm pretty sure we'll end up maxing combats because of the XP rate and how quick it is. In terms of anything else for this account as well, quests are very low. We've only done 3, I think, which will be a massive change for next year. Next year, we're going to do a lot of the... Basically, we're going to go almost towards comp status. Do a lot of the stuff which we've not done this year and avoided, but we've got the total levels just from avoiding this as well. So, right, let's get into the bank. Right, GE I'm going to show you for now. I've got an offer for 2k necklaces, which is about 18 mil, and I'm selling Rings of Dueling at a stupid price, which is also about 15 mil as well. So I've probably got best part of 30 millish in the GE. Which we can add on to the end. I will deposit my coin pouch, which is what I got from the event. Right, so cash 150 mil. 150 mil has been made not from PVM, but just from skilling. Majority of this has been made from doing herblore and crafting, which I've got two how I've made money from herblore and crafting videos coming out soon. Hope it'll be very beneficial to you, and it's just something new to do on my channel as well. As you can see from this account, I've been very lazy with cleaning the bank out, so there will be a lot of mess and there will be a lot of lower tier stuff. This row is just from the entry level start of the account as well, so you can ignore that completely. One of the most overpowered items is the Premier Artifacts. If you don't have this or you haven't got the membership package, if it's still on, I suggest you do. Not only is your membership cheaper, but you get an extra spin a day, and this item itself is very, very overpowered. I use it every day, especially for the free sign-up porter, 50% for an hour. I use it on all the AFK skills as well, just for free porter charges more than anything. I've got some knowledge bombs from some form of promo or something else. I think I got some when I started the account as well. Lucky armor chest, lucky Sara godsword, and lucky armor helm, which were from some umbral chests when I first started the account. Lucky coin, which is my favourite oddment item which you can buy. Got some pulse cores, which I don't really use because I'm a leech on World 84, because that's the kind of person I am. Let's start. I've got 12 on this account, and I'm definitely going to make a bit of an effort to get it towards 20, because the next video went down so well. Maybe I can do something on this account. Maybe I can aim towards do Cowfight King or something like that. But definitely let me know what you think about that video as well. I don't think I'll buy Death Touches on this account because 5 mil is an awful lot to spend unless I transfer it from the main. But there's definitely things like daily challenges this week I'll definitely do as well. Spirit gems, saving them for summoning every day will help me a lot. Clue scrolls, not touching them. I'll do them eventually at some points as well. If I'm going to do clue scrolls, I'll do it on the main. Dwarven toolboxes will definitely have some use at some point. I'm just thinking where I'm going to put them. I like to train invention for all my skills, so these toolboxes are normally used with invention skills. So I'll try and see what's best. Probably woodcutting, but we'll see. Junk for the rest. Chain axes, not too bad. Protein packs will come from Yak Track or just using oddment spins. I've pretty much always kept them in the protein packs because I knew some new proteins were coming out, and the Rune Essence, cooking and herblore ones are so much more overpowered. So I'm just saving them until I decide what I want to do with them. I'm sure in my max series I'll include what I end up doing with them. But yeah, some springs as well. So I've got 13k type springs and 5k springs. I've unlocked a spring cleaner, so when I do make it at the workbench, I'll be able to upgrade it to the top tier straight away. So when we do start Slayer, that will be a massive, massive upgrade, and it'll make sure that we're alching all of the items we're getting. Some monthly D tokens, which I'll use on the Oyster eventually. I've just got to do the quest. Protein planks, very good. Best way to do Yak Track steps. I also have some emeralds, which are just dirt cheap. So whenever I've got some spare time or whenever I'm just not in the mood to do anything too intensive, crafting is my fallback for making money. So I'll make some necklaces, whether it's dragonstone or emeralds. If I'm going to do emeralds as well, sometimes I do Rings of Dueling and then just enchant them, because that's a big way to make money. That's why I've got 10.8k cosmic runes, because I'll make some Rings of Dueling at some point. In terms of what's left, no, I've got some protein bars again, very good for protein smithing. nice and AFK, and it's something I would do nice and workshop. Wicked Hood, try and use it when I can. It's not as overpowered as it used to be on the lower levels. Now my runecrafting is a lot higher, but it's still worth doing from time to time. Protein logs is what I would normally take as a form of reward from spins, because I can change these to planks if I wanted to, and it just gives me a bit more flexibility in terms of what I want. Some Serin, rings, Grace of the Elves, loot. Sorry, that took a while to get out. So yeah, all these are just from Grace of the Elves. They do stack up, and it's pretty nice, to be fair. I did actually get, I don't know if I've still got it, I'll show you further down, but it was a bit of a troll. Divination Cape, don't look at it, it's trimmed, I fucked it up, forgive me. I'm still mad at myself for it as well. Grace of the Elves, by far the best purchase on the account. Any training I do now is pretty much AFK, and I can just chill and watch some YouTube or watch some Netflix. Invention cogs, I do it occasionally now. Now that we're at a decent level, they're actually quite worthwhile doing. And because I've got so much bonus XP left from the Christmas event, I'll probably hop on these for a little bit as well, because I don't train combat at the minute, which will change. But in terms of getting my invention up, that will actually help a little bit. Energy for divination locations, use from divine use. Some mage seeds, again from spirits. Some stuff for invention. So I bought some bleeded salvage and some black skimmies for fishermatics, or some hammertrons, can't remember which. But they were quite expensive when I bought them. And that's where some random stuff. So I've actually made money on them. I think I bought them for 2k each. So I've made a little bit of money there. Prayer potions I've got from loot from spirits, so that's very nice. Again, magic short bows for invention. Sharks are from spirits. The large scaling dummies I will use at some point. They'll probably be on dungeoneering or thieving. Shark outfit, got it from training invention, very worthwhile and very good. Hard clues, sorry, they're elite clues, I will do at some point. Silverhawks, got me 99 agility, pretty chill. Battle stats and onyx bolts again from spirits, so it really does make some decent money. Some divine bubbles, which I'll do at some point. Salmon and trout, which I've got from doing some yak tracks, but that's how I basically train for all my fishermatics to get my invention level. Auto screener, along with the artifact and the Grace of the Elves, is just A1. Archaeology is my favourite skill because it's just so chill. Rings of Dueling or Emerald Rings is what I make into Rings of Dueling. That's one of the things I actually make a profit on this account. It's actually very good, very chill. And I've actually got 77 mage just by doing it. So yeah, not too bad. Some protein memories, don't need it. 99 div. Dunge skill dummies, I will do at some point. Div use. Now, I try and not use them on 84 and 99. I try and use whatever resources go down because I am that sort of peasant. But I'll make them every day just so I've got a stock of them just in case I need to. Viswax for extending my divination locations dailies. Very worthwhile buying, although it is very expensive. I should really get into doing this myself, but, you know, lazy. Adamant darts for making fishermatics. I got bored of getting sharp components, so I just bought some addy darts. It took about 2 weeks to buy. Ball ache, but it's worthwhile. Silverhawks down. I will also use Silverhawks for scaling because it's just free XP. I'll only use a Silverhawk down though, because it's not really worth buying the other Silverhawks. In terms of this, Dragon Spears would be from Serin Spirits. Brews, I bought Brews a while ago, just after bonus XP, I think, and they were very, very cheap, along with the Royal Dragon Hides, and they've actually gone up now. They've actually gone spiking up, and that's why I always take the approach of buy resources while they're cheap. You don't have to use them straight away. Just put them in the bank, and then if you want to use them, use them. If not, sell them for profit. And at the minute as well, Brews, how I've trained Herblore for a little while now, and he always seems to make money. And that Royal Dragon Hide bodies, I got those for about 2.6k each, and I get 300k XP, crafting XP an hour, and make profit at the same time, so that's just mad. Some Christmas wrapping paper, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm going to do my spins tomorrow, and that will be it, and that will be done. And the Aurora die will just haunt me in my sleep, because I've tried for it for the past 2-3 months. Some strange rocks, which have been throughout the bank. Imicado pickaxe, which has been a massive upgrade for the dragon. That's not too bad. Swordfish for a yak track step. This cheese and tomato batter, which I got from a Serin Spirit, which is actually a roll at the HSR table. Turns out that you need the tier 3 or 4 lock ring, which I didn't have on, or I didn't have as a relic. So I got GG'd on that. I wouldn't have got it anyway, but it's just, yeah, just one of those things. And then some adrenaline crystals, which I would have got from spirits as well. And again, spirits tier up to your total level or whatever level you're training. because the further on I've got my training, the better sort of loot I'm getting throughout. And then at the bottom of this bit, it's just for generic Christmas loot spam. I actually got the Aurora title scroll, which turns out might have been a little bit rare, which I don't know if it makes it better or worse. I think it makes it worse. And then just to be quick, archaeology tab, I've got quite a bit of money stored in here. So if I was to examine this, that's about 240 mil. In Chronos, and I've got plenty of archaeology artifacts to hand in, or potential compass sets, which will eventually be a video down the line once I can be bothered to do it, basically. But that's it. 3 pets this year: fishing, archaeology, and crafting. But yeah, it's not been too bad. We've made pretty mad progress on this account, to be fair. And in terms of my bank, 500 mil in the bank, and through the rest, total 670, which I don't think is correct. I think there's something on. I've got two stupid offers there. So you could probably say it's 500 mil bank. That's how much I think I've got on the account. So considering I don't really spend anything on this account to make a 500 mil bank just throughout the year, just doing skilling, that's pretty good. So if you're interested in how I do it, join the channel, subscribe to the channel, and watch the series, because I make sure to go through all the skilling methods I do and why I do it and what sort of profits it makes as well. So that's a Noobs bank. I'm excited to see what it'll be like next year, because we're going to make a lot of progress on this account in terms of questing, completionist content, and bossing as well. So if you are looking forward to it, leave a like. If you're looking forward to even more content on the channel, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.